Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free, but if you're watching this, you're premium. And today is a special day because what you're about to watch is the outtakes, the deleted scenes, the bonus content of the last video that I put out on my main channel with Chad talking about funny house design stuff. The reason that the Gold channel even exists to begin with is back in the day, I would record like extra long for my videos and I would end up cutting out so much stuff that I thought was really fun. And so I wanted a place to put it because I know that people would be interested in that. So today we're hearkening back to that original mission of the channel by showing you some stuff that didn't quite make the cut. So I hope you enjoy. If you haven't watched the original video, you can watch this one first. That's not a problem. But thanks again to Chad for joining me on a funny, goofy evening. What's up, everybody? I'm Jarvis. Dogs' mouths are cleaner than people's.
See, dogs lick their asshole, and I don't really know any humans
And I do that. Oh. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest. You are allowed to speak now.
Oh, I'm Chad.
I told her she couldn't speak.
Not supposed to talk.
We're gonna, if you can believe it, look at a weird TikTok account.
What's TikTok?
What is TikTok?
TikTok.
Oh, look at them growing. TikTok, it doesn't exist yet. It's but a wink in ByteDance's eye.
But a wee babe. Facebook 1.
Yeah, Facebook has had billions of users for
Oh
like
my
a long time now.
Have you been on Facebook Marketplace in a while?
Not that recently, but I do go to it from time to time.
What do you like for what?
Mostly Pokemon cards.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
What you go on it for like furniture and like cool antiques and stuff, right?
For like cool stuff.
Yeah. Dude, like what's a cool thing you bought on Facebook Marketplace?
I've never bought anything.
Wow, fake fan. So how about instead of real furniture, we look at a TikTok account that's based on hypothetical furniture and hypothetical interior design. In fact,
I like hypotheticals.
Today we're talking about House Design 77.
What is 77? Is that like an angel number?
I thought you were gonna like say what is TikTok?
What is TikTok? Hey Jarvis, what is TikTok? They put one screw in for the whole bed frame?
Yeah, so it's like a magic screw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a super mega screw.
I don't know why. So the order that things are being built doesn't like I don't know if it's how you would actually do it in the real world. I don't have very much experience with like building furniture from scratch.
I'm a savant of furniture.
In that you like do window shopping on Facebook Marketplace and never buy the furniture?
And that I see a lot of furniture.
So your insights here are
so I'm gonna let you know what they're doing wrong. This is all wrong.
It reminds me of my college dorm room.
It also looks like that.
What?
What are those?
Children.
Oh, is it supposed to be legs and it's like
they
crossed?
all like
their legs
phased
are like,
into the room.
they dropped from the
they came
the
out of
alternate
the
dimension into this bedroom.
What is going on here? Why is the fan not in the center of the room?
That's what I guess so with it. It's like cooler where you're trying to
also
sleep.
Why are the ceilings so low?
It's like really close to the bed.
Yeah.
So if you have a nightmare.
Yeah, and you just. Have you ever? I was gonna say, have you ever done that?
Have I ever gotten
accidentally chopped your head off?
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a lofted bed and been really close to the ceiling?
No, but because I was always on the bottom bunk, and so I would like hit my head on. It was a metal one.
Oh fuck!
So it's like a metal bunk bed, and it's like you sit up and it hits.
That sounds worse, actually.
Yeah.
Because I was on the top bunk in college, and it was up really high, and if I did wake up in the middle of the night, or I did wake up too quickly, I would hit my head on the ceiling. And so I had to kind of like roll. I kind of had to like phase into the sheets and go under the floor,
right,
in order to like get out of bed. Or sometimes I would like slide out through the wall. And those were like the ways that I.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Here, maybe let me just show you.
Show it, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. That's kind of what I did. Whoa! Is that what you were expecting to fill the space?
So when we were like, what are they going to put in the
Yeah,
rest
like
of the
probably
room?
more. Yeah.
They were like cage with a tiger.
We have to be really compact on this side
We
of
have
the room.
to make the kids' beds really small so the tiger can have its
enough space
own
to walk
half of
around.
the
I mean,
room.
it is a
The
tiger.
tiger needs 50% of the room, obviously. So this is
Imagine-
a 8 kids, 1 tiger bedroom design.
Right. Or maybe all of their designs imply that there's also going to be a tiger.
There's just always a tiger. That's a
Yeah.
given. And this is kind of like Hunger Games or a Squid Games kind of situation where
Some sort of games.
you make the room for the kids and then you just unleash terror.
I do like that this is very compact. I'm a big fan of storage. 4 children, 1 room. Which I feel like I need to address that this is the like 2 girls, 1 cup format.
Yeah, the title is very sketchy.
Why they have to do it like that?
Yeah.
So everyone,
Who's that?
that's mom.
Okay.
Also, just there's no doors in this universe.
No, everybody just comes through
Comes through the
walls. Where did they go? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Stupid question.
Yeah.
Tiger dimension.
Yeah,
My
come on.
bad. This screw looks like one of those massive vibrators. So I just thought I should say
Thought
that.
you'd share. Yeah, no, thank you. We've talked about the 4 children,
4 children,
1
1
room
room.
for 4 seconds, and we've talked about 2 girls, 1 cup, and giant vibrators. They've committed so many animation resources to how this big, powerful screw comes together that, like, more than they did the tiger or the kid fighting the tiger.
The screw is very detailed.
It is so
and then there's
detailed.
only one. Yeah, like we don't
need that.
need to know how
We
the
are
screw
familiar.
goes together.
Yeah, we don't need to know how the 1 screw works. Hopefully, there's more than 1 screw.
There
but
won't
there
be.
it goes.
It's just the one.
Right into the tiger
Hold
dimension.
on. See more screws?
Are they just gonna do 1 screw again? What?
4 children, 1 room, 1 elephant. Is it like testing the strength of the boards?
Like it's so strong, a tiny elephant could, like an elephant. This
that's
is
like
small.
that's a baby elephant.
Yeah,
So they're very strong, we know.
yeah, very strong. Which is why they can hold all these shirts.
These are very adult clothes for 4 children.
Yeah, can you like? Where's this?
Those are
where's this
suits.
child going to work? Also, his
Why
bed
is
is blocking the doors from opening.
Why are his knees inverted? Like
Yeah.
they're like bending up.
Yeah, he's also got his shoes on the bed, which I'm not the biggest fan of.
Oh no, you're right. The pillows, you'd have to move the pillows.
You have to move the pillows. Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, they can still open. Just kidding, we've got pillows right here. Or the elephant's gonna get you.
What is that? Oh, it's
It's
demonstrating.
he's not gonna roll off into the wall, into
wall.
the tiger dimension.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's tiger dimension barriers.
Got it.
Oh, and then there's clearance under the bed.
More drawers.
So more drawers. You always got. I mean, look. I love this part. I'm a big fan of more drawers. My old apartment had drawers everywhere. Like a closet would have like drawers on the top and drawers on the bottom, and I would just stuff shit everywhere. And now I don't have any of that, and I'm like a bird without feathers. That doesn't
don't
make
think
sense.
that's
not the same.
You kind of need feathers a little more than you need drawers.
Also, there are
Also, birds don't
without-
use drawers.
I thought you were gonna say birds use feathers. There are got to be birds without feathers, right? There's hairless cats. Oh my god, so much storage.
Are those all socks?
You need a lot of socks.
They have more socks than clothes.
What does a kid need? 5 shirts.
A tiger? 10,000 socks.
10,000 socks. That's the list of things that you need for your 1 pair of shoes that you wear on the bed.
A little desk.
A little desk, and maybe an elephant just for fun. Not a full size one.
Just a baby one.
Just a baby one. Okay, now here we come in for round 2. This is the second layer. Oh shit! That's so many
1,
screws.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws.
That could hold 80 children.
That's
like
a
in the
lot.
previous room, that could house 80 children. I guess this is like a
Is this supposed to be
safety
like
net?
a playground?
No, I think this is like a safety net so that the kids can't fall forward out of the bed.
But what about on the sides?
Well, just you wait. You know, that was the closest to a natural way for a kid to get into a bed. It
Yeah.
wasn't great. Why do they have to make everything spin? They have to make it so flashy.
Are those books?
I think they are. Oh, I thought they were putting like iron bars on the windows. They were like, "You will not escape 4 children, 1 room."
Oh, they have toys.
And they stay behind lock and key.
Yeah, behind the doors.
Yeah.
And they're too high up for the kids to be able to reach them.
They really are.
They've got
MacBooks.
computers. This one's pretty nice.
You know, it is much better because everyone gets a desk and a nicer chair and a little Minnie Mouse clock.
Also, you don't have to really fight a baby elephant to get it out of the room.
So now that we've set the stage with some of the videos from House Design 77 that have gone viral, I think it would be fun to just pop on over to their TikTok page, the place where the magic happens.
Okay.
And see some of their content. This video has 1 million likes, and it's called Popular Toilet Design.
That's a really popular toilet.
It is very popular. It's almost like that's what they prophesized. They said, hey, this is going to be a popular toilet design.
Harry popular toilet.
Did you say Harry Popular?
Harry popular. Harry popular.
I got it.
Toilet, because it's the chosen one.
It's the toilet who lived. Call me Voldemort for what I did to that toilet.
Why is she sitting forward
Oh!
on the? Why is she
Every time
sitting
it-
forward on the toilet like that? She's like,
This guy never figures out how to shower. You know what's wild is the like sheer amount of like marble it involves, or at least that design.
yeah, especially when you're just like building things after you've already put the marble in.
I think it's time to read the comments.
Okay.
What do we think we're gonna find?
It's really weird that there's only 1,600 comments
for
on-
1 million
for
likes.
1 million likes. I wonder if they're buying.
I that's normally the like the wisdom, right? But
Mm-hmm.
this is so interesting. It is a weird ratio, very weird ratio. Too many walls, too enclosed. Window, dead.
What? What's in the window? Oh, just because there is a window in
Well,
the shower?
they're like 40,000 feet in the air.
This man looks like he's having a constant headache.
Does the designer thought about the window? Hold on.
People are upset about the window?
Wait.
It's like frosted, though.
Also, you don't wait. Yeah, is the issue that you can see through the window? The man's wearing clothes.
Yeah, they're all fully clothed, so what does it matter?
And they're 40,000 feet in the sky. So
True.
unless a plane goes
They're
by,
in a skyscraper on an island. Curtain.
Wait until you hear about outdoor shower. Is that what people take issue with?
Also, there were no animals in this one.
Yeah.
Too many walls, too enclosed. I like an open, airy bathroom.
I think that's reasonable because there's going to be so much condensation around.
Well, they took a nice bathroom and turned it into like a communal, like
Yeah.
a small dorm bathroom.
Yeah, or like a hostel or something. It's like it's nice. Like it's using nice materials, but the
Yeah.
actual practicality of it.
I'm sorry, having the toilet paper stored that far. Oh, true. They put
Yeah.
the toilet paper in a different room. Why?
There's a random window.
No, it's just. Oh my God! Shut up
Ga-
about the window.
Yeah,
Shut up about the window.
Even if I have a toilet, I go and live in the toilet. Sorry.
No one said you had to do that.
I don't know how to tell you this. You don't have to.
Even if I have a toilet, I go in and live in the toilet.
Check.
So, like, some of these seem like bots.
This says I think that the guy doesn't like to shower. All right, the video's over.